The police currently have 8 formal allegations against Sir Jimmy Savile, 2 of rape and 6 of indecent assault. But they say information is coming in all the time. Tonight, his family have announced they're taking down the headstone on his Scarborough grave because they say if it stayed, they're deeply aware of the impact it could have on the dignity and sanctity of the cemetery. Porrick O'Brien reports.
This afternoon, for the first time, just how seriously the police are taking claims of abuse at the hands of Jimmy Savile came into sharp focus. Today, the rumours, the conjecture, the press reports crystallised into a very real, very sad story. The Metropolitan Police and the NSPCC painted a picture of abuse on an almost industrial scale.
I think at this stage, the facts speak for themselves. 8 crime allegations, a further 20 potential victims to speak to. The sheer volume of calls that are coming into us I'll allow the public to take that decision and pass that judgment for themselves.
Given what you've seen, was Jimmy Savile a paedophile?
It looks like Savile's preference or his predilection was for teenage girls, and that's girls from the ages 13 to about 16.
So yes is the answer to that question?
Yes.
Other new information has also emerged. The alleged abuse spanned over 40 years. The first reported incident happened in 1959. One of the complaints came from a man, although police can't give details. Finally, after an appeal to BBC staff by the Director General, information from employees there has now been passed to police, including information handed over by Newsnight.
Do you think that Freddie Starr would make a good parachutist?
Last night we revealed that, contrary to what the comedian Freddie Starr had said before, he had in fact met Savile during a guest appearance on this programme. And that he had met one of the women, Karen Ward, here on the left, who had accused Starr of molesting her when she was 14. Today, Starr, with his fiancée by his side, vigorously denied this.
Never. I never have done, I never would do. It's not my style, it's not in me to do that. There's one thing I hate, close to my heart, is paedophiles. I cannot stand them.
Will you be questioning Freddie Starr?
At this stage, I'm not prepared to comment on what else we might do, but part of our terms of reference for the team is to actually see what, if any, offending by people who are alive and can be criminally prosecuted can be taken forward.
We've also spoken to Jimmy Savile's producer of 21 years on shows like Jim'll Fix It. He never saw or heard Savile behaving inappropriately.
Guilty is the right because I don't think that in Jim'll Fix It anything like that happened, so it wasn't under my aegis.
Although I suppose you were responsible for creating this image of a likeable uncle-type character sitting on his armchair, which it would seem he was far from.
Yes, and that's why I find the whole thing a pretty harrowing piece of news. So yes, I suppose that guilty is the right word, yes.
Finally, another twist in this tragic tale. Savile's family have announced today they are to remove his headstone in Scarborough out of respect for public opinion and the families of others buried here.